Next on WVUA 23 News, tonight will be the first of our cold snap with freezing temperatures. More detail on the forecast coming up.
Today has felt drastically different from the warm temperatures yesterday. Molly Starr is here with the forecast. And Molly, what can we expect these cool temperatures to continue this week?
Hey Kerrigan, yes we can. I'll have details on what it'll look like as we move through the week, but tonight is the beginning of this cold snap. The cold front is here. It is making its way across the area, and we can see that with our low temperature. Tonight we're seeing freezing temperatures as the low. Right now, we're all in the 40s. Areas like Hamilton up there already reaching those 30s, but we will continue to drop as we continue through this evening, especially with breezy winds out there. It's going to feel really cold out there, so make sure if you're out and about, get a coat, and I'll have more details coming up. Well, make sure you keep that coat out, not just for tonight, but for tomorrow, because you'll need it. Your full forecast is after the break. It's been a very mild day today here in Alabama. If you're looking out at Bryant-Denny Stadium, you're seeing very calm conditions. However, there's some interesting news out here. Our temperature currently is 45 degrees, which also happens to be the low. But if you were to look at this a few hours ago, that low would have been about 10 degrees higher in the 50s. So we're achieving our lows for today right now. We only got down to about 53 last night, which for this time of year isn't the biggest difference from the average. I mean, 56 to 44, not a big deal when the record is 22. But yesterday we were in the 80s, which was way closer, but now we're sitting about average for these daily highs. But that's about to change as we have this cold front making its way through Alabama right now. You can kind of see the remnants of it way down there into areas of Georgia that are still in the warmer side of this area. But our temperatures, we're dropping pretty quickly. We've got 40s across the board, Coleman already in the 30s, and we're gonna keep dropping as the night moves on. Very gusty winds out there. We've seen winds out of the northwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour pretty much all day. Gusts reaching up to 20 to 30 miles per hour. So if you're out there trying to keep warm with a hat, make sure you keep that hat on because that wind could take it away from you for sure. Nice conditions when it comes to the sky. We're not seeing much rain or precipitation, but since we are hitting those freezing levels, not only tonight, but for tomorrow, let's talk about frost for a second. We've got temperatures in the 30s. That's pretty typical of when you want to see that. Those air temperatures being warmer than the ground, when that cold air sinks to the ground, whatever water molecules are in the air, whenever they hit a surface that is at a colder temperature than what it is, it's going to freeze. So your car, if it's sitting outside, you're going to get some frost in there in the morning as well as any of your grass. You're not seeing dew, you're going to see frost over the next few mornings, and we have the perfect conditions for it tonight as well as the next few days. So you're out and about tomorrow morning, you're dropping the kids off, you're going to work, you're going to have great conditions when it comes to the sky, but you're not going to have the air conditioning blowing. You're going to have the heat on blast. This heat is going to go on throughout the rest of the day, so make sure to pack that coat for your full day. So we've got the cold front tonight. We can see that from our temperatures dropping very quickly for Monday, only in the 40s. Tuesday, a little bit warmer, but we are starting way colder with those 20s on Tuesday morning. So make sure you have that coat out for that. But by Wednesday, you won't need it as we're already hitting back into the 70s. And then by Friday, we could see the mid to upper 70s once again. It's a pretty unusual week here in Alabama.
I know yesterday I needed to be in shorts and a t-shirt, and today I needed to be in a winter jacket. Yep. This time of year, you literally just can't win.
It's really such a variability of what we're going to see. And, you know, we have cold fronts come through, but then, hey, we're going to hopefully stay out of the 80s. That's all I'm asking.
Thanks, Molly, for that forecast. We'll turn it over to Mackenzie Walter with a look at what's going on in sports. Mackenzie. Just one more reminder before the change becomes official. Beginning tomorrow, WVUA will broadcast live at 9 p.m. Our 10 o'clock newscast will now move to 9, giving you a chance to get your stories and your news 1 hour earlier. For those of you who can't tune in right at 9, you can still catch us back here at 10 o'clock. Molly, let's hear that last forecast for the week.
I mean, what can I say? Make sure you have the coat tonight, tomorrow, and especially Monday night into Tuesday. But starting Tuesday afternoon, you might not need it past that. I mean, I'm looking at Friday. I know it's a ways away, but fingers crossed we stay below 80. I don't want to see 80 in the forecast anymore this year.
I would appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. That will be our show for tonight. We're always on with updates on WVUA23.com and our social media platforms. Have a great night.